Hello and welcome to another video. Have a request on Facebook that a user wants to know how you can make your own chat application or add a feature to your website with a chat feature on your page. So at first it seems to be a big project, but I end up finding this library, and to get started, um, all you need to do is create a new project. What I did is a new project, and I end up using ASP.NET web application. Name it. Once you're done with that, what you need to do is go to your tools. I went to library package manager console. After that, you click on this, you have this window come up. So what you need to do is install this package. Install dash package Microsoft.ASP.NET.Signal R space, and there's a dash PRE. So before you do anything, you need to do this. Once you hit enter, you'll start seeing all of this attempting to resolve blah blah blah, and we'll start going down, and it will say successful install, and just wait a few seconds depending on your connection, and you'll see that it's added a lot of packages to your project. So once you have that done, you can see on your reference that now you have this libraries in your solution or your project. You have those, and I think this one too. And also, if you go to the scripts, there's some. Now you got jQuery 1.6. I think this one starts with 1.4. And as you can see here, there's two other JavaScript files that we're going to be using. And you'll see how simple this is. At first, it seemed like a huge job, but after following the tutorial, you see how easy it is. So once you install your packages, the next thing you need to do is make a class. So right click, add class, name it whatever you want. In this case, I named mine chat hub. So I named chat hub, and then what you're gonna do is add this namespace using Microsoft.ASP.Signal R, and then just inherit from this class. And then all you need to do now is set this a method called public void send. You're gonna take two arguments, the name, that is the who sent the message, and the actual message. And the next thing you need to do is just type this line, which means that the server, once it gets a message, it will basically, like it says here, broadcast the message to everybody on the room, the chat room, and it will submit the name, who sent it, and the message. So this is very simple. So make sure you have this class. After that, there's two options. Either you can add an HTML page, just right click, add new, and then just HTML and name it whatever you want. You can do that, but I'm just gonna skip this one because the default ASPX has the same data in it. Same thing here, just an HTML page, but we'll just look at the default HTML, default ASPX. So what I have here is just a basic, like a chat. And don't worry about the CSS right now because that's not really important. All you need to look at is what's on the body content. And what we have here is just a basic div container, just reference to this guy, and we're just gonna make it kind of gray around a border and a color. That's it. So this is not a big deal. You don't need to have it to make this work. But what you need to copy and paste and make sure is this section, all this JavaScript section. So as you can see here, with reference to the jQuery, to the signal jQuery, the signal R library, which you have on your script folders, and then you have this guy, and at first you see that line says not found. Don't worry about it, because this is created on the fly once you launch your project or when you start debugging your site. This library, signal R, will build it for you. So here's the jQuery section. So what you're seeing right now is just making sure that the page is ready. When it's ready, we're gonna declare this proxy reference, and basically you have to follow this rule. Back to the class, we'll kind of do this like this. So your class is called chat hub. As you can see here, after you do $.connection, make sure your jQuery name here is lowercase. You don't need, if you make it capital C, it's not gonna work for you. So make sure that is lowercase, and the next one is like it is on your class. Then the next thing you need to do is, as you can see here, the browser is basically getting the, here at this, when you go back to the C# page, when the server sends this message, this is how on the client side will pick up the message, and it will pick up the name and the message. As you can see here, name and message. And from here, this is optional, you don't need to do this, but from here you can see that now we can pull who sent it and what's the message. And basically here, using jQuery, we're just adding name and message with a div and with a list. So there's nothing fancy here. So after that, it says here, get the username and store it to prevent prepend to messages. Just adding this is, you'll see when I run the sample, you'll see what this means. Basically, you have a pop-up saying enter your name or username, and then once you enter it, it will keep track of who's sending it. And basically here, this is just getting back to the focus on the input box. That's all it is doing. From here, you're starting the connection to your hub. So basically saying once this guy is done, once the connection is done to your hub, to this guy, then what I want to know is I want to send messages. So as you can see, the send, again, it's lowercase s. Here it's capital S. So just keep it that way, lowercase s, and it will basically send it. You're grabbing the value of the name, the user, and their message. Then it's going into the server, and then the server will broadcast that message you just sent to everybody. So you'll get a copy of what you said, and the other person will get a copy of what you're sending. And that's it. Just clear your message box so you can add another message in the chat room. So now we'll just hit start debugging. Close this guy. And as you can see, there's enter your name. So we'll just say, or whatever you want to enter. So Cafe ASP, I'm gonna enter, and then I'm gonna open another browser. I'm gonna copy it. Before I do that, so this is like pretending we are another user, another computer. We're gonna say YouTube user something, click OK. So as you can see here, we're gonna pretend to be two persons using another browser. So we'll just say hello, and as you can see, you got a copy of what you said, and the other client or browser I got a copy too, and it says who sent it. Now we're gonna say hello, I'm doing okay. So you can see you said you have the username, I'm doing okay, and then on the other side, the other person got the message. So it's pretty cool. As you can see, we're getting the two browsers are in sync, as you can see. So you get the idea. Got it? So that's all you need to do to build your own chat in your application, your website. So I'm gonna close this guy, and on the description I'm gonna add where you can download this sample, and also the if you're not using, this works with basic HTML, as you can see here, it will work. So it's part of the download that I will include, and also we include where I got all this information from, and you can follow on your own and make your own demos, or you can add more features to it. So if you have any question, just leave a note on YouTube. Thank you for watching.